Guys, it is not Community Music Monday. Believe it or not, it is actually the day I listen to albums, and today was the opening day of the Walter in the Sky tour. But now that is not the case. Like I said, it is it's a Tuesday. This is the day I listen to albums. Um, but I figured spin the pie, spin the wheel. Actually, Chad asked me to, and I said yes. So if you are in the chat over here, good luck. If you are in YouTube watching a little bit later and you won, congratulations. I knew you could do it. Good luck. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Star Baby, the Callous Daoboys? I have I have no clue. Absolutely no clue. But I suppose we will find out. Okay, guys, this is from a band called the Callous Daoboys. Came out in 2022. It looks like. Do I have any context on this band? Nope. This is the context that we have. Did you do the Cowless Daoboys? Was this your was this yours? Do you know this song? Because I do not. So, guys, we're gonna hit the play button on this thing. You now have all of the context I have. Dallas Cowboys. The Callous Daoboys. That makes action. Thank you, because it went right over my head until you said that, dude. Absolutely right over my head. Guys, I'm going to hit the play button, but before I do, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It does go a long way to help me out. And if you really like what you see, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And these people over here are the best. Come hang out with us. Come discover music with us. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time. We would love to have you by. Guys, Star Baby by the Callous Daoboys. Oh, here we go. I want my eyes cry. This reminds me of Electric Callboys. Or Electric Callboy. I want my eyes cry. I want my empty room. Don't want any other small things. I want my Callous Daoboys. God is my pilot. Yes, the Lord is my pilot. Episode. It's arms like a power line cut. It's kiss like a simulated season of television. And every ad that I've been laid by alright is a couple's vacation of idolatry. And the way that I read to first things, and the raffle to see who the other nine wheels are. Star baby, how's your broken back been since your heartbreak happened and you let it in? Star baby, did you cry yourself to sleep, slipping off your clothes, buying major keys? 'Cause you can search the entire archive. You can scratch all the records you own. Strap shark and call it our strap up. I don't stop and start like a maverick. This feels like the kind of music, if I say it's not my taste, I'm gonna get dunked on and told that I don't understand music. This also feels like it's incredibly difficult to play. And maybe it's dynamic in a way that I could never think to be dynamic, right? Like, I would never imagine or come up with ideas that would make sound like this. Um, but not all music is made for all people. This music is not made for this one, but I'm not dunking on it because I dislike it. I can hear what's happening. I think the dude's voice is actually like, I'm gonna remember it. There's a big like presence to it. It does feel to me like it's reminiscent of what I've heard of Electric Callboy, and I've made my like while I've gone back and listened to a couple of Electric Callboy songs, I've largely they're so vibe based, or like I'm showing a person that I think might like that. And I feel like this is feeling similar, and honestly, I feel like even the fact that I mentioned Electric Callboy is gonna have people dunking on me. I'm just commenting on the genre. I'm not saying one is ripping off another. I always get so nervous whenever I do uh reactions to songs that just don't sing to me, because people have this idea that a music reactor is going to be like positive, toxically positive towards music, so to speak. But like, if people give their honest opinions about music that they dislike and then post the video, you get ripped up by fans of that video who are almost worse than people who are just randomly throwing stones at your YouTube channel. So, uh I'm saying all of this saying I know that it's coming. This song has not so far been for me. The genre does not speak to me, so to speak. It's just not times I'm good at having. There is an interesting thing from going to like that unclean scream to just that aggressive talking. Um I'd rather sing to my muse than, well, that's a given too though. Sometimes I see lyricism and I think to myself, like, you're using big words for the sake of using a big word and not necessarily because that's how you articulated the thought naturally. And I feel like I see that in a lot of like post music. If the word post is in there, I probably think that about it. Some people that feel sincere with, like BCNR, great diction. I believe they know all of those words. And I believe they mean the things they say. Other times, the image, like the words are, I get supposed to be abstract and like supposed to make you think about something, or you're supposed to try to interpret it. Um, I don't know. Star baby, did you deep fry a piece of the Great Barrier Reef? Star baby, there ain't nothing harder than loving someone who just ain't there. Star baby, are your thoughts disconnected? Your best for projection and all at a stance. Very bass forward for sure. I'm not hearing the Viagra Boys comparison. Feels like we're getting industrial rock here. You've got these synths, these strings. This part reminds me a little bit of Sleep Token without the rap or whatever parts happen. But I can't like pick up my harmonica and play along, you know? I'm not that good. Oh, really?
Stop a speeding bullet with time to kill. Don't want any Callous Daoboys. I want my murder podcast. My cause is the one that we studied in physics class. My cause is the one on crack cocaine, ecstasy, meth, and fentanyl. I want a spirit get entertainment, singing you to sleep with my machine songs. Full simple story I done for gospel.
The drums are wailing. Drummer, best member of the band.
'Cause I walk into the water, buzzing with electrolytes and sacrilege. To be praised for my plastic lack of inspiration. I get that this is heinous. To burn up on re-entry and call the state a traitor. But I guess that's only half the accusation. In hindsight, I was lost and didn't have a map to recreate it. The home you said you came with, a moment of weakness, labeled a revelation.
Best part of the song. There was a redeeming quality to the song. This part right here does not belong in the rest of the song, though. You guys heard the same transition I did. We were all here for that part. Callous Daoboys, Callous Daoboys did better. But again, it's not a lyrical style I dig into very much. Like, I know you guys have heard me and my channel kind of dunk on the postmodern lyricism. Like, I like it depending on the backing and accompanying music. But we went from like Devil Wears Prada to like early days fought like something corporate.
'Cause I walk into the water, buzzing with electrolytes and sacrilege. To be praised for my plastic.
But again, the lyricism, buzzing with electrolytes and sacrilege, to be praised for my plastic lack of inspiration. This is one of those contexts where, and this could just be to me. Maybe that's a lyric that just changed somebody's life because they related to it like so friggin' hard, right? Like, maybe that is the lyric that just hits somebody really hard between the eyes, right? I'm not one.
Lack of inspiration. I get that this is heinous. To burn up on re-entry and call the state a traitor. But I guess that's only half the accusation.
I like the bass line too. And he crushes the ending moment, a moment of weakness labeled Revelation. He crushed that.
You said you came with a moment of
Still,
weakness,
a weird part.
labeled a revelation.
This part's fine. I really like this part. This is a great part.
'Cause I walk into the water, buzzing with electrolytes and sacrilege. To be praised for my plastic lack of inspiration. I get that this is heinous. To burn up on re-entry and call the state a traitor. But I guess that's only half the
did some. I'm not gonna call it dunking. I'm gonna say that this was 2 chapters of a song. This could have been 2 songs. That it wasn't. The first part did not turn me on at all. The second part I could get behind a bit. That said, I do still have a hard time, and this is truly only coming from a place of pretension, and I'm acknowledging that. I'm recognizing my pretentiousness in this, right? I thought for sure it'd wrap back around to that first part. Tara, I was thinking the exact same thing. I thought after that first, this chunk right here, this was going to be more like the end of it. Didn't do what I thought. Very, very happy it didn't. Because I love that the chord progression that they had, that uplifting thing going on. I liked the way the dude ends on that labeled revelation, but I don't like the way the lyrics flow. And it's literally just because I'm musically pretentious and I don't like this about me. And it's something that I'm really bothered by now that I've recognized it. But I'm musically pretentious, right? And I wrestle with what I think is art versus content. And sometimes I feel like people write big, abstract words into lyricism because they want people to think that they're artistic when it's really like a content push to try to make people think like, hey, I'm abstract. Look at me in my lyrics. That is, again, just me. And as much as I would like to think everybody's art is truly sincere, I'm sure there are bands in the world out there that do exactly what I'm talking about. Perhaps the Callous Daoboys are not one, but it is the vibe I get when this kind of thing happens. And it's not even in every single song. I honestly am sitting here thinking that I might only think that about certain genres. So I think I also need more context to maybe understand the song, but maybe the song is supposed to be intentionally abstract. And also, maybe if we get it, or if we don't get it, screw us. I worry about music like this because, again, it's like if I don't like a song, a whole bunch of people don't like me or don't feel like I gave it a fair shot, even if I just simply say it's not for me. Um, I am not quite sure. They don't share anything. It seems like they are the Callous Daoboys. I don't know where they're from. I don't know. Either which way, guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.